tegen niemand. De toevlet in Phoenixa. Anton Berdont Montert.
English, please, Buck.
Hey, Buck.
How was it at your school, Buck?
Phoenixa, hey, Pod?
I want you to use your English name now.
Hey, talk soon.
Please use it. How was your school?
It was okay. Sabes.
Stop saying name of fruta. Taking this to one kick play.
Hey, see that song?
Yeah, smoothie rock. Not cut my foot.
That's Carlos play.
Nuts.
That's okay. Hey, get off me, man. Get on that.
Alexa, plata.
Damn flag! I get you!
Speaking of purity and goodness,
English, please, Buck. This is the man I work with, Matthew Sykes.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. No meat?
not tonight.
We invited Matt over tonight because of how he stood up for Emily yesterday, and to also thank him for how kind he has been to me since we started working together.
Place aqui. Place aqui? Anna. Pa Chris.
What was the reason for that?
To watch you suck up to him like that, Dad. You're such a sellout, buying into all this yuppie stuff.
It's better than being slaves.
We still are slaves. I mean, you know how much smarter we are than turds?
Yes.
So why stroke them?
We're different, Buck. It's written all over us. There's a natural resentment against us. So we have to be better, more patient, just to be accepted as even.
That's a lot of junk, Dad. We should be able to be who we are without the brown nosing.
It takes time. But look at the progress already. We're in a better neighborhood.
Yeah, where half the people don't even talk to us.
Change happens slowly. But a lot of newcomers are already crossing over because of their skill or their intelligence. Look at Chuck Winslow. He just signed with the Dodgers.
Just PR, man.
No. It's because he's a great hitter. And how about Martine Bennett of the LA City Council?
Right. But does she get to vote?
If Proposition 16 passes, she will. We all will.
Come on, Dad. Have you seen the opinion polls?
Yes, and there's almost a 50-50 chance. A lot of humans want us to vote.
Yeah, well, I haven't met any of them.
Well, maybe you're not looking in the right places. Come on down and have dinner with us, will you?
I'm really not hungry. Hey, Moxie. Moxie. John Joe? John Joe? John Joe.
The real danger, I'm telling you.
Yes, you said that again and again, Mrs. Brett, but if you'll forgive me, it sounds a little hysterical.
It's not hysterical. What we purists stand for is very simple and very wholesome. We don't want our kids polluted by their kind.
And you'll use force if necessary?
We are committed to using whatever means necessary.
All right.
You stuck.
All right, but Dr. Hurwitz, is there any sort of medical basis for Mrs. Brett's claim that the newcomers could be carrying a virus that makes AIDS look like chickenpox?
We have no evidence that such a virus exists.
But it could exist?
Well, there are those of us who argued that the quarantine period may not have been sufficiently long enough to thoroughly isolate extraterrestrial bacteria. But we were overruled.
So such a virus could exist.
That's exactly why we should never have let the damned aliens out. And now this elitist conspiracy to give them the vote.
Can we please stick to the subject we agreed upon?
Don't you tell me what to stick to, you filthy slag.
Excuse me, if we can't stick to
Just sit the hell back down there, boy. Wait a minute. Now we want some straight answers, and we want them now.
Sit down.
And once again, the two newest additions to the Warriors proved that their skills could leave their opponents in the dust. Chip Weston and Nicholas Nickleby led their team to a staggering 113-75 upset over Southwestern, prompting coach Jim Harris to quip that other teams ought to be allowed to play with 7 men against UCN. I talked to the two newcomers after the game.
Bet
When
those
you have such a
tails.
compelling lead, is there a temptation to let down a little?
Are you kidding? The coach will be out
Wow.
there wiping up the floor with us.
All the guys just wanted to right up to that last buzzer. It's a great team.
Listen to me, you little ingrate slag. I've been working my tail off to give you a better life, so you don't have to live like a slave. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you blow your chances. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah,
Are you
sure.
listening to
Yeah,
me?
Dad. I am.
All right. If I catch you ditching any more school or running around with any of those smart-assed hoods, I'll have your head in a bucket. You got that?
Yeah, Dad. Sure.
You got that?
Yeah. Hey, Mox.
What?
You don't want to hear it.
You got something to say, you say it.
Well, Dad, I just think you're dumping on me because all that crap you ate at your job.
I'm dumping on you because you're turning into a little screw-up slag who's ditching school.
Because crap rolls downhill. Go on, Dad. But just remember, I didn't ask you to move here, and I didn't ask you to sell your soul to the turds.
Tu się prykstasz. Untikla.
You picked the wrong place to hunker, slags. How about a little salt water, sponge head?
Hey, Mom, how's it going?
But like usual. This Jack skunk you've got all over it.
I don't know.
Slime.
So, Dad, you down in a sec, okay?
And since the discovery that the insect-like creature was merely a hoax concocted by radical purists, the opinion polls have swung back the other way, showing about 54% of the population now willing to pass Proposition 16, giving newcomers the right to vote. Doctors at Queen of Angels Hospital this morning were still keeping a close eye on that 16-year-old black youth who was wounded in a gang-related shooting yesterday. The boy remains on the critical list. Authorities are still looking for his assailant, believed to be a member of a rival newcomer gang. On Wall Street at this hour, the Dow Jones is up 6 points in active trading.
Pick the wrong place to hunker, Slags! Don't!
He shot Campbell, man! He shot Campbell! Buck? Is that you? Buck?
Yeah.
Look who's here, Uncle Mudry.
Hi. Buck. Here's your cleaning.
Thanks. Got that job interview at the ad agency. Which one do you think I should wear?
That one's definitely cooler.
Yes, but I've read you should look trustworthy, responsible.
Would you like to borrow my skirt?
No, thank you, Uncle. I don't think it's quite right. I think this one's it. Buck, would you take your bike out of the guest room? Uncle Mudry's going to be staying for a visit.
Looks like your friends aren't gonna show.
Nah, it's bumper to bumper out there. They'll be here.
Luca! A woman is sacred?
Buck.
They treat us like things. They even treat their own kind like things.
Mary is a newcomer.
You see? First they take away our identity, then our souls polluted. We have nothing left.
So could I have some more salad, please?
Well, I don't want to be a prostitute. I want to be an actress.
He shot Campbell, man! He shot Campbell!
Skicklisan sun von Adrikvot.
Fear no more, Phoenixa. Nastumpa Artis Kalpa.
Eat.
The great god Ionia is with us. This is her sign. Here she will speak.
How do you know?
There was a place like this on our planet. I was a little boy. My father took me there.
What was it like? Our home?
Blue. The deepest and most peaceful blue. A silver mist. Meadows full of 1,000 stars. You were sad, Phoenixa.
Something happened. I don't know what to do.
Can you tell me? Come with me. Here.
It is in the sea, Uncle. The salt water will kill us.
Buck! Mom wants you.
She needs you to go to the store.
How'd you know? What's that?
It's a place I'm going to with Uncle.
Como mudri esa unti fluskata de ponse se pishle no.
Ci iba, bonatovi na sus.
Poți fere tomia. Ese kuntu frushati sambuti.
Plastas. Plastmasa. Как das Brat?
Sas, chis. What you got on fria, tinta?
Nakkestrent, tastan jinga wiki.
Tomu mudi tinka sefronia, iki uts.
Bas kak natika. Natika masa. Iba. Na akasman.
Nakatrin, panjet.
Uncle, are you sure it's safe to go that close to the ocean?
What Pim Dick? Now we go.
Kinetkan? Kinanak. Si Tars Minore Russo.
Willis? How? I am part of it. It is part of me. Come, Phoenixa. Believe that, and the water can't hurt you.
I'm not you, Uncle. I don't have your faith.
There's no shame in that. Shame is for those who remain blind to themselves.
I don't know where I belong or who I am.
With each breath, you join this earth.
Saying I belong here? I hate this world.
All worlds are stardust. This world, our world, we are stardust. Scattered, drifting, yet united by one voice. The voice that tells the leaves to turn to the light, the flowers to bloom. It speaks to you, too.
I don't hear it.
I know. You carry a wound. And until that wound is cleansed, you will not be able to hear the voice.
You know about the shooting. That's why you came. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I didn't want to do it. Uncle, help me.
Phoenixa, this is your world. Embrace it. Take responsibility for what you do here. Face your wrongdoing with honor. You will hear the voice. There are many to help you. Many who love you.
Buck. Dad. I've done a horrible thing. I have to go to the police.
state finds compelling evidence that the shooting of William Campbell was an act of self-defense. Yet I cannot absolve Buck Francisco from all culpability. The sentence is as follows: 2 years in a correctional institution. Suspended. Buck Francisco is remanded to the custody of his parents and placed on probation for 3 years. Any infraction of the rules of that probation, and he will immediately serve his full sentence. This hearing is adjourned.
Well, if it isn't the Lone Ranger. Hey, forget this trike, babe. I'll give you a ride you'll never forget.
Girls, 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 what's the matter? Cheerleaders wouldn't let you play with their pom-poms?
That's very funny.
What are you gonna do, comb your hair? Ooh. Woo!
Hey. Ticklish?
Whoa, leave her alone.
Hey, mind your own business, Slab.
Hey, man, check this out. Come on.
Mr. Fisher, we were just minding our own business till the slag went crazy.
Is that the way it happened? Mr. Francisco, I asked you a question. Mr. Francisco!
Will you please tell us, Buck? There must have been something that provoked this.
Does it have to do with that gang you associate with?
You don't want to be an informant, is that it?
Naturally, I'm aware of Buck's history with the authorities. I have to tell you, an incident like this could prevent him from continuing in the special detention program. Buck's a bright boy. He has a future. That's why I have decided to turn matters over to you instead of the law. Next time, I won't have that choice.
Susan, I am failing as a parent. Buck, can we talk? I am going to remain calm and try to understand. Look, this isn't easy for me. I am worried about your future. And I don't think that fighting with humans is the way to grow up on this planet.
You don't even know what it's like to grow up on this planet.
I know that violence and hatred is wrong, and I think your friends are pushing you in that direction.
They're the only ones who accept me. Take me for what I am.
A hoodlum? A follower?
What do you care?
I'm your father.
Father? You're just somebody who shows up for dinner once in a while. You crazy turd! You know you could have killed me.
I missed you by 6 inches. You want to ride? What? You're afraid to be downwind from a turret? Huh? I know we stink. We do. We all stink. I stink. At least we don't play connect the dots on our heads. Could you give me a break here? I've been waiting for you all day. And I know you're ticked off at me for booking on you, but look, I get busted one more time in school, and my dad's gonna kill me.
What do those turds want? The ones that were knocking you around?
Something they'll never get.
Looks like they nailed you pretty good.
No. Those preps didn't do that. See, when I don't crack books at school, my old man cracks my face at home. Nah, that's not a big deal. My name is Sal.
Sal?
It was short for Sally, but Sally didn't really fit, you know? You're Buck, like the stops here, right? So what are you doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm just picking stuff out around in my head, you know.
Me too.
You know what? There's no better place to pick than on the back of a bike. Come on, at least I owe you as a ride home.
Oh?
Yeah, for that spaceman in the shining armor thing you did today.
I've never ridden before.
And I've never given a ride. It'll either be a blast, or you'll have to scrape us up off the pavement. Come on, what do you think? Anybody drinks bat blood's gotta have little guts. Wait a minute, not so fast, B. You had your free ride yesterday. This time you drive.
Nah, I don't think I should.
It's like a horse. It's easy. You say giddy up, it goes. Come on.
Phoenixa, easy partner.
Milia.
Idreja ta spacciasse torpare. Stelak, perafseba.
I wiertot.
Kak? I flet ash?
Do all these grunts mean something, or is it just the goat guts backing up in your bellies?
I say we kick some ass and start with her.
Not today.
Then when, Buck?
Hey, forget this turret. We got bigger opportunities down at the wharf. Let's go.
No.
What? Is turret rot in your mind, Phoenixa?
Maybe you don't want to hang with us anymore. Maybe you're just selling out to the humans like your old man.
Hey, you're either one of us or you're not. And you know what leaving means. You make up your mind, Phoenixa, and then you meet us back here at 3 today. Okay? Let's go.
Is that the only way out to face them all? Well, don't be a fool. They will kill you. What did... Oh.
Invata suras, invata nes.
Amit turas.
Mimi tuven.
Away from them! Shining armor, you're a real mess. You okay?
I got your message. I couldn't get here any sooner.
Can you get up?
Now, if you don't decide to buy, we'll give you a full refund, or you can sell your option for at least $200. Can you hold on for a second, please? Thanks. Margie, I need that building signed off yesterday. Please, get an inspector down there now. Thanks. Sir, that's $100 profit guaranteed. You can't lose. Great. Terrific. Your credit card number, please. Uh-huh. And the expiration date. Terrific. No, thank you.
I'm the one who called about your ad in the paper. Buck Francisco?
Right. Buck, why do you want this job?
I need the money. My mom and dad are kind of tapped, and I don't want to ask them for allowance.
I like that. Oh, jeez. Excuse me, Buck. Dave, you still there? Listen, bud, I'll go up 50K, but not a penny more. Right. Bye. Do you have any phone sales experience, Buck?
No.
That's okay. What we're offering is so good, it sells itself. Did you ever meet a Tanktonese who didn't long for home, for their own planet? Huh? We're providing the next best thing, Buck. A place here on Earth they can call their own. Come here, look at this. Our architects have planned the village as an updated replica of a pre-slavery Tanktonese community. Here's the Selenite Temple, the communal food pen, Bacco courts, and also a modern 50-bed hospital.
That's great.
And what is so satisfying about this, Buck, is we're making people happy. But we're also earning a good living from it. Buck, If you're willing to work hard, there's no limit to what you can make.
I'm willing, Mr. Simeon.
Call me Sam. Welcome aboard, Buck.
Oh, no. New Tankton Village will be exclusively a newcomer community. In the village school, which will be fully accredited, all classes, kindergarten through 12th, will be taught in English and Tectonese. That way, our children receive a cultural identity they lose in human schools. Uh-huh. I'd also like to point out that New Tecton is located 1,500 miles inland. Now, that's 1,500 miles from the nearest body of salt water. And freshwater fish are abundant in this area, as well as many small mammals and rodents. Oh, yes, it's a culinary paradise for us Tectonese, where the smell of cooked food will never foul the air. Really? Well, that's great. He's gonna buy. Uh-huh. Can I have your credit card number? Expiration date. No. Thank you.
Yes! Yes, Buck, way to go! Come payday, you get 20% of that $100. And Buck, there is no reason why you can't make 6 sales an hour. Do a little arithmetic. You're gonna make a lot of money here, Buck.
We feel confident that we've realized our goal to find the one spot on Earth that most resembles...
And here we're trying to watch TV.
I have to pitch this for the Daughters of Selene next week. You have a mirror, I don't. Besides, I'm letting you have the dark this week. We feel confident that we've realized our goal to find the one spot on this planet that most resembles our home planet of Tecton. Do you know I've sold 12 this week?
I want to hear some more.
One sees the beautiful blues in the many freshwater lakes and streams that surround the New Tecton Village, and the night sky glows with the light of a million stars.
Is there really a place like that?
You should have seen the pictures. Unbelievable. And just $100 down guarantees you a half acre at the government-subsidized price of only $1,000. Should you decide not to buy, you can sell your option for a minimum of $200. That's double your money.
Wow, what a deal. You can't lose.
That's right.
I've got $100.
What?
I want to do it.
Come on, Emily. Where are you going to get the other $900?
I don't need it. I'll just sell the option and double my money.
Emily, you're just a kid here.
Well, so what? I've got the money. Why should you be the only one to get rich?
Emily.
Come on. It's a sure thing. You said so yourself. Come on, Buck. Let me in on this.
Okay. Emily's $100.
This is adorable. How old is she?
10.
10. What a smart kid. She knows a good thing when she sees it, huh? Tell you what, I'm gonna give her the choicest lot in the village.
Thanks, Sam.
You bet. Why don't you bring Emily by the office tomorrow? I'd like to meet this little mogul.
Sure.
Something else I want to discuss with you. I guess I'm like your little sister. I know a good thing when I see it. You have got a real gift, Buck. I'm expanding. I'm bringing new people in, and I'd like you to manage the office.
Me? Office manager?
You bet. Can you handle it?
Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Great. I gotta go and sign some contracts, but you bring Emily by the office tomorrow, okay? I'll see you then. Nice jacket.
You know, I'm gonna buy a Porsche. You think we should get Mom and Dad to invest?
Good luck. Dad told me the IRS is taking their last penny.
Well, maybe we'll get rich enough to buy the IRS.
Is it for sale?
One thing Sam's taught me, everything's for sale. I think you're gonna like this guy, Em. Oh, where's Sam?
Who?
Sam, Simeon Enterprises.
Beats me.
Whoa, wait a second. There were desk phones. There was a whole office here.
Well, maybe you have the wrong address. Sam wouldn't just leave. You told me you were going to be the office manager.
Manager. Right. Oh, how could I be so stupid? And he didn't even pay me.
What about my $100? You lost it? You lost it. I believed you. I trusted you. Do you know how long it took me to earn that money? How could you do this to me?
Emily. Em. Em. I'm sorry. I'll pay you back. Selah.
No.
Come on, Em. What else can I do?
What I mean is that I don't want you to pay me back.
You don't?
No, it was my idea.
No, but it's my responsibility.
No, it's my responsibility. I wanted you to do it. I wanted to get rich, quick. It's okay, Buck, really. But the TV stays in my room.
No, you can't have one of Buck's.
Why don't you go find one in my top drawer? Thanks. And I want you to get some UV before you go.
You're fine.
You're going camping. You'll need the energy.
Okay. Okay. You wash the Bonhomme's feet.
What? Albert. You wash Albert's feet.
His what?
It's better if you kneel.
Beluga otse Bonhomme.
Join together. Close your eyes.
Si saverna tivai thermak. Nasuris toka titas chato. Ula tu arriva liguma mata. Limu ki slaurosi slifa.
Te ante.
Susan is serving a delicious grasshopper mole.
Here for a worm or a tarantula, Matt.
Thanks, Buck. I'll stick to the cocktail we need.
Oh, yes.
Attention, attention. Please gather around, everyone. We have an announcement.
As is descent holiday tradition, to celebrate the day our ship landed, newcomers choose an Earthling to do special things for us, a gesture of goodwill for liberating us. And this year, the Francisco family would be honored if Matthew...
Dorcas, tank Denise for revealed one. Smile, it's an honor.
All right, what the hell? I guess I'm your dork.
Means as our friends forever.
And this is what I've learned since we were released from quarantine. I am beholden to the earth for our home.
I am beholden to the earth for freedom.
I am beholden to the earth for new friends.
Buck. Buck!
Hi, Dad.
Where is everyone?
Em's, Jill's, and I don't know where Mom is.
She wasn't here when you got home from school?
Uh-uh.
It's after 7. Did, Leonard say anything? That's artiste who has been painting our house for the past month.
No, he wasn't here either.
Well, maybe she had a doctor appointment.
She had that yesterday.
It could be that she went shopping for the nursery. We need a new harness for the pod.
No, she already ordered that.
Oh, you beat me home. Hi, Buck.
Hi, Mom.
Somebody get these wood chips away from me.
You know how much cellulose the pod needs.
Don't want it to fill up with mucus.
So eat those wood chips, Mom.
Could we please get back to the game?
Tennessee Avenue. I think with the house, the rent is $60.
70.
I only have 30. Give you the rest when I pass go.
If you take the garbage out before you go to bed, we'll call it even.
Deal.
Wait. I'm afraid there's nothing in the rules about paying debts with garbage removal. It says, right here, if any player at any time is unable... What?
George, taking the garbage out is worth more to me than $40 of play money.
But I am the banker. And as such, it is my responsibility to enforce the rules.
Don't have a heart's attack. I'll mortgage Reading Railroad.
That's $100, 40 for your mother, and 60 for you. There you are. Go ahead, Emily. Boardwalk. That's $2,000 with a red room.
A red room? I thought those were hotels.
Red room.
George?
Maybe all that money's driving Dad crazy. I'm gonna turn in Come on, Em.
Me too.
Buck, we're not finished with the game.
We're all broke. You own everything.
I don't own the utilities.
I think that's enough fun for one evening.
Fine.
Do you know what human women had to go through to get the right to vote?
Yeah, and it's not going to take newcomers 100 years.
Amending the U.S. Constitution isn't exactly a walk in the park.
It's been done before.
Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God.
Mom's really into Susan B. Anthony.
She was quite a woman. As a matter of fact, Mr. Parker designed a lot of this campaign after the women's suffrage movement. Jesse.
Yeah, well, at least it's an upward trend, Bill. Thanks. I gotta run. You too. Keep me plugged in. What's up, Wyatt?
These are the Franciscos.
Susan and Buck. Wyatt's told me all about you. And your husband.
Oh, well, Mr. Parker, Buck and I are volunteering our time, not my husband's.
Mrs. Francisco, we need people like you in the trenches. Canvassing the neighborhoods, stuffing the mailers. But more importantly, we need sound bites and column inches.
Well, I think of George as more than a column inch.
Don't take my young colleague's enthusiasm wrong. Your husband's a respected city official, Mrs. Francisco.
And he's for ratification. You want him to hold a news conference? I can get him to do it.
Buck?
We'd like him to speak out with his captain, some other human detectives. Get the police force pushing for us.
Count on it. I'll deliver him.
Buck, you can't speak for your father. I'll talk to him.
We'll make available prepared copy, a media consultant, anything that'll make them more comfortable.
Okay. I'll see. Glenox, if every state committee is working as hard as this one, I can't see how we won't get the vote. You even got the pod bouncing around.
So when's the ejection date?
In a little less than a month. I think I'm starting to lot for this. Buck, would you go out to the car and get me my wood chip?
Sure.
Everyone's out.
What's the word on the bomb squad?
Half hour, maybe more.
It takes them that long to respond to an emergency?
Well, they had other emergencies.
That's ridiculous.
So we just have to stand out here till they have somebody check it out?
Tell you what, why don't I go inside and get some pamphlets? We can get you started on some canvassing.
Wyatt, we'll wait for the fire department.
Look, we both know this is another purist hoax. I'll be back in a minute.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Well, people were walking in and out of the building all morning.
Dad, there's a news crew. I'm gonna go set up an interview.
Buck, please. I'm trying to conduct an investigation.
Are you always this pissy when you're conducting an investigation?
Susan, I believe pissy is a vulgar word.
Really? Gee, I hear it used all the time.
Well, I suggest you'd not use it. Besides, what makes you think that I am being what you said?
Well, you're just so cold.
Oh, I am not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Well, I'm sorry, but there is a procedure that I have to follow.
Well, you could at least smile and be a little friendlier.
Yes, I suppose so. So, Susan, did you notice anyone enter the building who might have been carrying a bomb?
No.
Did anyone seem out of place?
I seemed out of place. Oh, George, this is a volunteer organization. A lot of people just started today.
Dad, I gotta get the press crew over here.
Buck, please.
How we doing?
Do you smell the plastic?
All the states have to ratify the referendum before you can amend the Constitution. When California is a big state, we urge you to vote yes on AVA. Here's a flyer explaining our position and why we need your support. You should feel free to keep it.
What's the matter, Buck?
Oh, it's a real fun neighborhood.
It's the kind we have to canvass. Middle class, mixed religiously, ethnically. They're a key cross-section.
And they lean a little bit towards the negative?
Don't take it personally. It's not us that they hate. It's just our species.
Oh, boy, that's a relief.
Come on, I'll grab the van. We'll round up the troops and grab some lard tips.
Hang on, I want to hit one more.
Hey, what are you doing? Trying to out-hustle me? Don't make eye contact. Just keep walking towards the van, all right?
What's going on?
Just keep walking. I'm gonna tell them we're moving on. We don't want any trouble.
Think they're gonna jump us?
It's happened before. Just wait here, right? Is there a problem? May I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, you can help us. You can help us by getting in the car.
Wait a minute.
We don't have time to waste, Slag. Oh, stop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Slag. Oh, get in the car. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Get out of here.
Wait. No, Wyatt!
How can I not take this personally? These madmen have struck at my family twice in one day.
Relax. We'll get whoever's responsible.
I think it is pretty obvious who is responsible.
We need hard evidence.
What we need is to close down this organization, now.
It's a free country, George. Even for the bigots.
My son was nearly killed, another man is missing, and a building blown out. What more do you want?
I want a person, not an organization.
You cut off the head of the snake, and the dominoes will fall.
Proof, George. A solid piece of evidence that connects to somebody. I don't care if it's a purist or a tourist.
Fine. I know exactly where to start. Buck, I'm taking you to the hospital.
Dad, I'm fine.
You're going.
Buck!
I'm okay.
Yeah, well, I'll get started on the partial plates Buck gave us. Blue Razor, right?
Yeah.
Susan, I want you to take Buck to the hospital and have his ribs x-rayed.
Dad?
Buck, please. I have work to do.
George.
Is this enough charcoal?
Well, with you, I barely needed any. But when Emily's pod was ejected, this wouldn't have been nearly enough.
Well, I can grind up some more.
No, I think this is okay.
Whoa!
Hi, Dad.
We're in here.
Oh, I see we still have the,
It'll be gone by next week.
How are the ribs?
Well, fine. Nothing was broken.
Good.
He's just going to take it easy for a couple of days, right?
Right.
You started your birthing case already.
I thought I'd get a head start.
Looks like a good solid mallet.
Did you see your son on the news?
Oh, no.
He was very courageous.
I just stood there.
Well, I was proud of you.
I'm sure a lot of people were. I just wish that Jesse Parker could have been there.
In spirit, George, I think he was. George, what is it?
I just don't want this family to ever give up on those things we believe in. What?
Well, the way our pod's been moving around, I'd say it's going to be just as much a fight as the rest of this family. Oh. So what have we forgotten?
Where are the matches? She always forgets the matches.
With almost 89% of the statewide precincts reporting, the controversial alien vote amendment looks like it will pass with a walloping 67% of the population saying yes.
Yeah!
The latest results in the first national referendum show a surprising popularity in Midwestern states as well as the Deep South.
What happened?
We
took California.
Still officially open.
That is wonderful. Now, these are all of the wood chips.
Oh, that'll be fine. I think the mucus is subsiding.
Hold on a sec.
In total, with most of the precincts closed, 32 states appear to be solidly behind the right for aliens to vote, with Michigan, Alaska, Puerto Rico, Wisconsin, and Iowa leaning toward ratification.
32 states. That is a great start.
It's barely half the country. What's wrong with those people?
Buck.
Oh, look how long it took to get the ERA passed. Rome wasn't built in a day and all that.
That is a depressing comment. It was built over the course of 372 years.
Yeah, but you made inroads. Yeah, the system's gonna catch up sooner or later.
We're never gonna vote.
Yes, we will. Will you go outside and chop me some more wood chips? Work off some of that frustration.
I want to work off some of this frustration. Here. How about a newspaper?
Huh?
Well...
Buck. Buck. I've told you 100 times, don't drink the bile from the carton. Get a glass. Emily! Emily! You leave your things all over the house.
Dad, it could explode.
What? Explode? What?
I'm doing an experiment. I'll get it, okay?
I don't want you doing dangerous things with this chemistry.
Okay. Chill out.
Chill out. Chill out. Buck, chill out.
Rekabar.
This house is a mess, young woman. Voskos vos Romanos asi John. Voskos vos la nam favore asi Rafa. Ronimons. Shoes.
You're forgetting your techniques. You should be practicing it every day.
Why? Why do I need it?
Celine!
We've got to assemble this pod swing. I am sick of looking at that box lying around.
Yes, all right. But Uncle Mudry's in the guest room. Where are we going to put it?
Could we talk about this later?
What are we gonna name our new baby sister?
Well, there's several possibilities.
I like Heidi.
Yeah, Uncle Moody says that you should name a girl after the mother's mother.
Vesna? I hate that name. Why don't we call her something pretty like Wilma?
Or Heidi.
I agree with Uncle. You should name her Vesna. Hey, how do you say window in Tectonese?
Oh, leave me alone.
Why is Uncle so interested in that box? I just mentioned it to him. He insisted on coming.
He says the elders have been searching for it since the crash. Dad, we have to get it.
Oh, Buck, these things can be very expensive. Uncle, you know this box. What's inside? What is it?
Tote ve Chavez.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we begin?
Well, maybe it won't go too high. Maybe we can get it.
I don't understand. All of these artifacts of slavery. Why would people collect them?
Dad, humans collect Nazi helmets. Go figure.
We shall start the bidding at 700. Unknown, adding to the mystery and value of this delightful piece. We shall begin the bidding at $8,000. Do I hear eight? Eight here, sir.
22.
I'm sorry, sir, but your bids are invalid.
Uncle! The box belongs to the elders, to the Tectonese.
Remove that man.
We'll take care of this. Uncle, please. You can't take the box. Help me get it. If you open it, you will die. You will die. You will die.
You ready, Uncle?
In just a moment.
Okay, I'll just put these boxes in the car.
Wait, come here, Buck.
What's that?
A semia chain. It's an old tradition among Tectonese men. They pass it down from generation to generation, like human women pass crystal or jewelry. This came from my father, and his father before him, each adding a link. This chain goes back over 14 generations. This is me. Another link. Take it. Give it to your father.
Why now? Don't you want to keep it with you?
No, Sneak, sir. I have everything I need. Your father will continue the chain for me. Give it to him when he's ready.
When he's ready?
You'll know.
Screw pod girdle A into bracket B of frame support C. Where is the pod girdle?
We haven't assembled that yet. Have you and Mom decided on a name for the baby?
Well, it's not going to be Vesna. I don't think we have enough parts here. Celine! Hello.
Look, George, it's me. I'm being tailed. Take a look out your window.
I don't see anything.
Wait, I saw a car there earlier.
Oh, wait. Buck says he saw a car earlier.
How's he know what we're talking about?
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys got bionic ears.
When I took Mudry to the elders, I saw a car. I remember because it pulled out when we did.
Emily?
I remember when Uncle Muji told me bedtime stories of Tankton. Now let's tie up Emery.
Now let's tie up Emily.
I remember when Uncle Mudry took me to the sea. It gave me hope. Now let's tie up Emily.
No, let's tie up, baby.
I really miss him.
George.
I remember Mudry's love for his people and tradition, and his hope for our future. Nalas Tayeb Imri.
Nalas Tayeb Imri.
We are all stardust, scattered, drifting, yet united by one voice.
He knew. He knew he was gonna die.
Your mother and I have decided. We're going to name the baby Vesna.
Uncle Lucia wanted me to give you this. It's the freak show.
Bob, this is something to be proud of. It's not every day your father becomes a star.
It's Buds Mackenzie.
Good morning.
What can I say? It's so good.
Good morning. This is Renee Longs.
May as well put you in a cage at the zoo for a week.
Buck, your father has an opportunity to break down some stereotypes. This is a good way for people to see who we really are and how we live. You'll be wonderful, Neil.
As far as I'm concerned, it's just another day at the office.
Police to where blood-spattered walls tell a macabre tale of agony and death. Not a murder at all, but a stage show of bizarre, bispecial, video phone voyeurism. And Detective Francisco saw right through it.
Dad, maybe I was wrong. That was pretty clever.
You see, that's not exactly what happened. You see, math...
I am so proud of you. Everyone at school is going to want to talk to me tomorrow.
Emily, you see,
You know, George, you look a little washed out.
You okay, Em?
Don't you mean Amelia? Some guest of honor. The woman can't even get my name right.
Come on, can't be that bad. Want to go grab some cake?
Renee said nobody but the caterer can cut it. Something about being union.
Hey, well, at least you hit the jackpot with all these presents, huh?
They're all empty. Renee brought them.
Come on, some of your friends must have brought you presents.
Buck, look around. Only one of my friends is here, and she didn't bring a present because my real party's next week.
Emily. Come on, Emily. Come on, birthday girl. Come on, have a turn.
Be happy. It's your happy day.
I believe you. I don't think you care at all.
Emily, you've been moping around all day. Is this any way to act at your party?
I didn't want this party.
The camera is on. Now, please try and have a good time. Play the game.
No.
Kill it. Kill it. 2, 3, 4 to the right. 2, 3, 4. No change.
Oh!
That's it. Come on.
Buck.
And 1.
Are you all right?
No, Dad. I'm not all right. I'm having birth pains again.
The pains that you're feeling, they're not real. It's just a sympathetic reaction to what I'm going through. You see? Now I'm starting to react to your pains. Perhaps you would like to do my Peter Fonda workout with me. It's designed to relieve pain.
All right. That's okay, Dad. You handle pain your way. I'll handle it my way.
To the left, 2, 3, 4. To the right, 2, 3, 4. Never have to say ouch if you work to stretch your pouch. And 1,
Dad,
2, 3,
Dad,
4. And again, 2, 3,
I think I'm gonna blow chunks.
That's right. Stay with it.
Want your nippers?
No, please.
Do you think we'll ever get our appetites back?
Can I be excused?
Try to eat a little something.
Come on, Buck. It's really good. All slippery and slimy.
Mom, Dad, I can't take this anymore.
What a wimp.
Yeah? Well, if you women went through anything like us men go through, there probably wouldn't be any babies at all. Right, Dad?
You think my dilation sickness is any less painful than your father's?
I just know I gotta lie down. Ah!
I'll get it.
What is this?
I'm sure you've seen one before, Detective. It's a search warrant.
I'll show you where to start your search.
George,
Matthew, what
George.
is going on?
Sorry, we did everything we could. We brought Haney in. He confirmed the amount counted at the bust.
Amount of what?
Jack, they think I stole drugs.
My father's a policeman.
Everybody just stay where you are. This won't take long. Mingo, Franklin, start in the kitchen and work your way back here.
Can't do this.
Sit down, lady.
I can't do this. But that
Francisco,
get your hands off my mother.
Take it easy. It's all right. It's okay.
Emily.
This isn't a slave ship, George. It's our home.
Take it easy, everybody. I know this is tough, but they have to search the house. It's procedure.
Mom, I'm scared.
Take it easy in there.
Stay here.
Okay, how we doing?
Shh. They're focusing.
Oh, well, here's the Bing Bang oil.
Bin yin. And please, just try to absorb the mood we've created.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go absorb the hallway.
Please, stay.
It's time.
Oh, geez.
The binion is the oil of Celine. It's just for the blessing.
Ah, great.
Aim tistrava, tipendos. Orpek bakpa, kivri osef. Aim yekesi.
Aim si trava lavai winkranken kaire hosin. Aim yekesi.
Kinoxeline, rofsikrek.
Nokandarka rofsi babse.
Aim yekesi.
See
We need the chocolate powder now.
Oh, right.
Do you need the mallet?
We're fine.
George, it is a girl.
KC.
Amen.
Buck! What, Dad? What? Are you okay?
Hand me that magazine.
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you want some Vaseline for your frog legs?
No, no. When did your mother say she was coming home?
Oh, remember she had that late meeting in Century City, and then she had to go to a dinner?
Dinner? Why couldn't she have dinner here?
Because she was taking out a big client. You know, the human who owns all those airlines, the guy everybody hates.
Oh, I suppose he's more important than the family.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Buck.
Buck, it must be sturdy.
I think this sport ought to hold a dozen Zeptu players carrying full Neelixes, let alone a little Vesna and a half-hour ceremony.
Buck, you better take her off the oscillator. She's had plenty today.
You will have a great mukti booty.
I tried to explain to my teacher about the ceremony. She said it sounded like what humans call a christening.
It is, except Mukti Bhuti not only embraces the new life into the arms of Andarko and Celine, but into the hearts of the family, too. La Celine n'est pas tout your zoo.
Oh, Albert, thank you for coming over this evening. Trying to plan the ceremony with our schedules has been very difficult.
Watching the young one being embraced into the family is one of the good things of being a Bino. Now, the gifts that you give her are symbolic of what you are responsible for teaching her.
I should have the vessel of Celine ready for the gift offerings.
What did you each choose?
I picked tradition.
I have chosen love.
I've chosen spirituality, which leaves the gift of honor to you, Em.
Emily, do you understand your responsibility?
I guess.
Em, this is tradition. Don't guess. No.
If you follow what the writings of Celine tell us to do, Vesna will enjoy good health.
Don't worry, Albert. We'll all follow the rules.
Remember, by sundown on the days leading up to the ceremony, everyone takes a turn putting a gift of their love into the vessel of Celine. It's very important.
dumb. I mean, I can't even think of a gift to put in the vessel for Vesna's Smookty Booty.
Well, according to the writings of Celine, Em, listen to your hearts, then physicalize that emotion with something symbolic.
What does that mean?
Well, it means what it means.
Thanks a lot, Buck.
Just remember, Em, sundown is your deadline.
She's breathing much more easily now.
She'll be fine.
Our love protects her.
Emily, what are you doing up?
It's my fault. It's my fault she's sick.
Emily?
I lied. I didn't keep my word to Celine. I didn't put my offering in the vessel. And now she's punishing me by cursing Vesna with sickness.
Didn't give your offering?
Oh, Emily, I know how hard it must be for you to come to us with this.
We appreciate your honesty, Em.
But I lied to Celine.
Celine is all forgiving. I am sure she will look upon your words in the same light as well.
Emily, the Mukti Bhuti ritual is a way for all of us, not just Vesna, to learn about life's passages.
The vessel is symbolic of that learning.
By giving Vesna love, we get love in return.
Tumasa sigliha la. Andarko nesalin les enesh. Asivelina Vesna. Romsela tuf krekta.
In your life, I shall be the one who teaches you about loving others as you love your universe.
In your life, I shall be the one who teaches you about the journey and sacrifice of Andarko and Celine.
In your life, I shall be the one who teaches you of your past, as a Tectonese.
In your life, I shall be the one who teaches you the importance of being honest.
Milo.
Vesna, in your life, I'll be the one who teaches you how special your father is.
In your life,
we shall love and teach you. I've always wanted to have a UV room. We could do that now.
Vesna's so energetic, I'd love to buy her naughty ash wheel she could climb in her nursery. I saw a lovely one at Bullock's.
Go ahead, buy it.
What did you guys decide?
The best thing for our future. And how is our little Vesna?
You invested, didn't you?
A little.
They're taking advantage of unskilled Tectonese workers who have to put in double shifts at minimum wage with no overtime pay.
Buck, you don't know that.
No, Marilyn says the new knit workers have no health care, no benefits.
Marilyn? Who's Marilyn?
My American history teacher. See, we're studying the labor movement.
You call your teacher by the first name?
Marilyn's not into any kind of power trip. Marilyn says New-Knit is exploiting its Tectonese workers.
Well, if she is so smart, why don't you ask this Marilyn where these exploited workers would be without New-Knit? No, I will tell you where. Unemployed, that's where.
Naak gintub Vesna ot bi.
Then why do you object to giving them a choice?
You don't work here. You don't understand the situation.
We understand basic needs. We understand dignity.
I know your group. You come here to stir up trouble. And I'm not going to let that happen. Now get out of here, both of you, now.
Fine. If that's management's position, we're going to go talk to the workers.
Hey, that sounds like...
These are your own people. How could you do this to them?
Out. Out. Get out, now.
Dad.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing here?
Why aren't you in school?
I have a free lunch period.
This is your son?
Yes. What's this all about?
Your son and this woman came here on behalf of a so-called citizens group agitating for a union.
Dad, this is Marilyn, my teacher.
You drag your students into your personal politics?
I wanted to come. I insisted.
Do you realize your father has a considerable investment in this company?
That's his problem.
Mr. Francisco, I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
Well, if it isn't Karl Marx.
Hi, Dad.
Surprised to find you here. Shouldn't you and Marilyn be out leading the proletarian revolution?
Dad, are you still mad about today?
Someone should tell Marilyn that she's supposed to teach history, not make it. Need I remind you that socialism was completely discredited in the 80s?
This has nothing to do with socialism.
Need I remind you that if your mother and I lose this investment, we won't be able to afford those $300 sneakers in which you champion the underclass?
Well, hey, I'm not wearing leather anymore. Only cruelty-free clothes.
What?
Clothes no animal is killed for. Where do you think your shoes came from? See? It's all part of the same sickness. Killing animals, polluting the oceans, destroying the ozone. Marilyn's turned me on to a lot of things.
There's still a lot of controversy over FDR. Some people feel that the WPA was the beginning of the downfall of this country, and other people believe that without the New Deal, we would have had a revolution on our hands.
Ms. Houston.
Dad.
Buck. You need to talk to your teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Kikai Phoenixo.
What's this about?
Is it Edgar Allan Poe?
We're investigating his death, yeah.
As an investor, isn't this conflict of interest?
I am able to maintain my professional integrity. Thank you for your concern.
I'm not going anywhere.
Buck.
No.
Titi militia usnep. Now, please, go home.
It's okay, Buck.
Okay. Esther and Emily are sleeping. So how'd your investors meeting go?
Your friend Marilyn was there. She played a prominent role.
Dad, I'm sorry you guys lost your money, but the workers are the ones who really got hurt. I mean, they lost their jobs.
Luckily, you might be wrong on both counts.
Marilyn's group is preparing a feasibility study on converting the factory into a plastics recycling plant. Naturally, it will include a profit-sharing plan for the workers.
We wouldn't see a return for 2 years, but at least we'd still be in business.
Hey, that's terrific. Marilyn's great.
Yes. She's the best thing since sliced bread.
At least with Marilyn, you won't be running a sweatshop.
He's passionate. Sincere. He's committed. It's also a royal pain in the ass.
Quiet, Nemo. I don't think she's hungry.
Buck, please, just feed her. Yes, I understand that you were sick, but you could have at least called to say that you weren't going to be here. I had to take Vesna to work.
Sorry I'm late.
Then we'll just have to find someone else.
Oh, the client wanted to see my marketing ideas for Yak Bubblegum, and I came up with this wonderful idea, sort of a play on that old human song, Yakety Yak, don't smack back.
That's fine.
Oh, here, Buck, let me feed her.
Well, I don't think she's hungry. She won't take her bottle.
We lost another sitter.
That's the 6th in 3 weeks. Can't we find anyone reliable? Oh, she's not hungry. She just needs sehamtha.
Tenta sehamtha. George, you're not giving her the touch every hour?
Sorry.
Maybe I can work at home for the next 2 days, but after that...
I think we're going to have to put her in daycare.
Daycare? No, Vesna needs to be with her family, not strangers.
Well, who do you suggest stays home?
Buck, this family needs 2 incomes. I'll make an appointment.
I was at the faculty meeting. Mr. Fisher presented the new reading lists. Due to parental pressure, the department will now no longer be teaching Salinger, Flaubert, Camus.
Camus? You mean we're not going to be reading L'Étranger?
Not in school.
I love that book.
You know what's required reading in history right now? My Turn by Nancy Reagan. Listen,
Out of school, your time's your own, and I would be very happy to get together informally and read and discuss any book you want.
Great. When can we get together?
Let's just keep the book short, okay?
Okay, how about day after tomorrow?
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Oh, Buck, I wanted to tell you, your essay on Whitman as the zeitgeist for post-Civil War America, that was very well thought out, very sophisticated.
Thanks.
I know mine's late, but my hard disk crashed, so I'm gonna have to get it to you tomorrow. But it's about the Alamo.
Well, I shall look forward to reading that, Noah.
Can we start with Flaubert? I hear Madame Bovary is great.
That's my favorite book. Yes, we can.
For all Emma's silliness, her bourgeois values, she's ultimately a sympathetic character, a victim of her own society.
Yeah, like everyone else, she was never truly satisfied with what she had.
Right. Her sense of worth comes only from material possessions or social status, not from anything internal.
But you really understood her. Flaubert's writing is so good. I read it over in French, and the imagery is even stronger.
Noah, what were your thoughts?
I haven't read that much, but so far it's kind of boring. Nothing's happening.
Well, that's what's great. I mean, the detail of Emma's awful everyday life contrasting with her dreams.
Well, you read so fast, of course it doesn't bore you. I read it over in French.
Oh, come on. I think it's wonderful Buck wanted to read it in the original.
Well, what am I doing this for? Who needs it?
Noah.
No. I get enough in school.
I had the wrong day.
I'm sorry I'm late, Buck.
That's okay. I just read this really great book, Catcher in the Rye. You know it?
Yeah, I loved it when I was your age, too.
I'm gonna read all of Salinger. We could talk about him in our next session.
Buck, there isn't going to be a next session. Somebody reported to Mr. Fisher that you and I are, having an affair.
What?
I have to transfer schools.
Why? It's not true.
Mr. Fisher will take it to the school board if I don't transfer.
Let him. We'll fight it.
Not this time. I can't.
I don't understand.
Buck, I want you to know it's been a real pleasure having you as a student.
Why are you talking to me like this? What a pleasure it's been. You act as if we hardly know one another.
I gotta go.
Marilyn. Why?
Because it could happen. Because I want it to happen.
Hey, going to the gym. Might be late. Bye.
Francisco, we understand this ball was sent to you. Do you have any idea who sent it?
Leave us alone!
Heck, would you make us? What's the problem? Be careful. Do you have a comment? Any comment, please. Dr. Francisco, can you tell us what's going on? What exactly happened?
I can see him. Looks like Susan and Emily were poisoned.
When I got home, Emily was still conscious. She said a delivery man brought flowers to the house, and when she smelled them...
George, I'm so sorry. Was the delivery man newcomer or human? A neighbor saw him leave. He didn't seem to be suffering any ill effects.
George, you and your son ride with me to the hospital.
Hi. Your dad called? Wanted me to pick up a few things. There. Listen, anything you need? Did I do something wrong?
You're human.
Not according to my ex-wife. Right. Okay. Anything else?
Dad wanted those Seditsos.
Seditsos.
One's Emily's, the other's Mom's. Vessels of our souls.
Aha.
We keep them next to our bed at night. We believe that our souls wander while we sleep. At dawn, our souls return to us through the Serzo.
Good. Okay. I better get this stuff to the hospital.
Mom? Mom?
Mom? Yes.
Mom?
It's getting late.
Let me.
She's probably scared from everything. I'll take her. Maybe after dinner you can tell me more about Ideron. He killed 4 overseers with his bare hands.
Really?
Susan.
Emily, I want to talk to you.
I heard that back on Tankton, a warrior would have to fight for his Serzo.
That was the ultimate challenge, yes. In a duel. To take another's life and soul.
Did you ever do that?
I've killed. But never so nobly.
And we wouldn't have to depend on humans.
Susan, the world is too small. Everyone on this planet depends on everyone else.
We tried living with turds. It just doesn't work. We should live with our own, right?
Well, why ask him? He's been in the desert for 5 years. What does he know?
He hasn't been polluted by them. He is still Tanktonese.
I see. When you were on Ideron mining Oxmer, didn't you depend on other species?
That was Ideron.
What does that have to do with this?
There were no Oxmer mines on Ideron. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I want you out of my house by tomorrow.
Dad!
Tomorrow!
Throwing a Posno out won't change anything.
We are one in essence. We are one in destiny.
Hey, Socrates.
Reading Schopenhauer, not Socrates. You know, he reads like a child compared to our Tanktonese elders.
Oh. Well, don't forget the service on my car.
Oh, hey, Buck. Oh, don't. Believe me, I've heard all the jokes. One of the hazards in night work, huh?
Believe me, it's not funny.
Buck? Oh, Celine, I hope not.
Do you think her parents are newcomer and human, Dad?
I'm not sure. Kathy's not sure.
Making love to a human. That could be something.
Oh, is that why most of your male friends are human?
You know, if you're considering having sex, Emily, you should make sure that they're properly educated. Otherwise, you could hurt them severely, honey.
She ought to just stick to her own kind. I think Matt should keep his hands off of Kathy, too.
Oh, Buck, sometimes I think you're jealous of Matt and Kathy.
No, it's just not right. No, I think that class they're taking, it's disgusting.
Love is a very powerful thing, Buck. It can overcome all kinds of differences, even special.
What happens to our species?
That's a reasonable question.
What do you mean?
Well, in the extreme, I mean, if intermixing is projected over several generations, both humans and newcomers could evolve into a whole new species.
Yes, Tanktonese evolution could be set back 1,000 years. There would be a whole new breed, somewhere closer to the human race.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
It is. You know the lowest form always seeks its own kind.
That's mean. You know, you're turning into a bigot.
Better than a human wannabe.
I am not! That's Kevin, who just happens to be human.
Uh-huh.
You better not embarrass me, Buck.
I'd watch her if I were you.
They're studying together. They're just friends.
Today.
Oh, no, not at all. Come on in.
I brought the book.
Oh, great. You brought the Shakespeare.
You read them?
Yeah. Oh.
I think you owe your sister an apology.
Unlike some people, I'm not going to forget where I came from.
And you mustn't. There's a fine line between pride and intolerance, Buck. I hope you won't ever cross it.
I'm sure you'll let me know.
Well, as a matter of fact, your mother said you were very short with Matt this morning.
So?
He's my good friend. He's our good friend.
Allowed to have an opinion.
Well, of course, as long as it isn't hurtful.
Sorry, he just thinks he's such a stallion.
Buck?
Thank you for all this, Matt.
Oh, no big deal. Everybody likes your dad.
You set it up. Any Tectonese can't count on a human that way.
He'd be there for them, too. George is a hell of a cop. That's all they see.
Maybe.
Buck, the other day, what'd I do wrong? Other than being human.
Well, that was it, actually.
Being a human?
And hitting on Kathy. Ready to bag a newcomer, huh?
Hey, I care about Kathy. It isn't just about sex, honest.
She's better than that.
Yes, she is.
Do you understand the consequences?
What do you mean?
If there is such thing as a hybrid, it could mean the extinction of my species. Matt, that would be a great tragedy.
While many misguided people fear we're somehow facing the end of the world, the new millennium really offers a rare opportunity to reevaluate and expand our souls. The next 1,000 years can bring great promise to all species. We must train ourselves to be like the water, to flow over and around the obstacles in our lives. This is the right path which we seek. It will lead to clarity, inner peace, and enlightenment.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up?
Fine.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
Buck, orange?
Sure, thank you.
Takes them a while to ripen, Buck. To eat them too soon is to invite disappointment.
I know, I do want to learn your way, Alana. The right path.
Well, patience is hard to master, but it's the first step.
It's just that, I don't know. Most of the time I feel like I don't belong on this planet.
We make our own worlds. Cultivate patience, particularly with our human sisters and brothers. The desire for enlightenment isn't confined to Tectonese souls.
I'll try. I really want to get it.
And you will, when you control your yearning. You'll be surprised to find yourself at the very center you're searching for. Have patience.
Gobbles ting tongue. Lemonade that's cock that gobble ting tongue. Ooh yeah. Them Timbo teas run turds. Take your products with dirs. Iba nabo bada basla. Bring me back to ting tongue. Come on and get me back to ting tongue. I tell you this whole earth ain't the place of my birth.
Many questions, but no answers. Old Union Station, tomorrow at 3.
Yes! Oh, way to go. And you'll have the time to get the hang of it before Randy's party? You'll let him know I'm getting it? Yeah, he'll be here in a flash.
Except you shouldn't have Christmas money and we shouldn't be celebrating Earth holidays.
Oh, grow a brain cell. You didn't give your money back.
I'm saving it for a good Tectonese use.
Oh, vad. Come on, Jilly.
Why is he so dark and moody?
Alien without a cause.
And a lot of it's a reaction to us. We're gonna have to start setting a better example.
Hey, Bucko.
I think you dropped this.
Oh, thanks. Wouldn't want to lose it.
No, I'm sure you wouldn't.
Hey, Buck. How about a little bounce on the old trampoline tonight?
No thanks, Dado.
Man, it's so good to see you. You too. Mr. Norton, yes, please come in.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid this is a private gathering.
I was invited, I think.
I'm sorry, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Please, I've been studying at the shrine, but
But you haven't found what you were seeking. It's all right, Maria. Buck, isn't it?
Yes. Who are you?
I am called Jennifer. Are you a true seeker? Then please, come in.
It's so amazing. I mean, I can't believe how she's opened up my mind.
Jennifer's astonishing, and the way she uses the portal, God, it's brilliant.
You know, I saw my father. I actually talked to him.
You did? Really?
Oh, Jennifer.
Vivian? Marvin Bigelow, correct?
Yes, yes. And here, I have no cash, but I brought the pink slip from my car.
Unnecessary. Rebecca, but filled with false paths. I realized it was destiny at work. That would fill you with new hope.
Yes.
But it can also be dangerous.
Unlimited.
Once it is truly opened, a new consciousness.
New contributions are necessary.
Experience the portal, please, Caliban. The mind's eye, infinite, unlimited. Once it is truly open, a new consciousness.
Cool. Really cool, Em.
Yeah, Em. Really cool.
Buck, right? Juan Pinvats.
Yves Desprez.
Sunrise is in 20 minutes. Jennifer wants to get started before dawn.
All right, well, let's get started then. I think everyone's here.
Sorry I'm late. The Metro Rail tunnel caved in again.
But just in time.
Oh, here. I know it's not much, but I wouldn't feel right if I didn't contribute something. I'll be getting some more money tomorrow.
Oh, Jennifer will be touched. It's not the amount, it's the idea.
A few poor ones like him keep the others from being suspicious.
Something wrong, Buck?
Why is it mostly humans?
Perhaps because our people are jaded by the exotic worlds they've actually walked on. Or maybe they've become too anxious to blend in here, forsaking the old pathways. I'm hoping that enlightened Tektonese seekers like yourself will help spread the good word among our people.
Oh, I'd like to. Oh, very much.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Anything.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It was long believed that the portal could not be used without years of preparation. But times have changed. This planet and its people urgently need help. The portal opens new realms of consciousness, lets us touch deeply the memories of lost loved ones, and will bring its glorious light into your life now. Purify your thoughts, cleanse your hearts, beware of temptations, and trust that I will lead you from harm's way. Caliban? Awata lone singya. There is only one way. Tomwalate requi, between the clear eye and the pure heart. Follow me.
follow Jennifer.
Mr. Bigelow? Buck?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Just ahead, you will find the light and the loved ones that you seek. But beware temptations.
Margaret? Margaret, oh my God.
What? I don't see anything.
It's my daughter.
No.
Cindy.
It is not safe here.
But I do see her, oh Margaret.
I see my daughter.
What?
No.
I see Cindy, my daughter. Cindy.
I don't see anything.
What's that? Cindy.
Frank? Not here. Not yet. This way, my friends. Fear not. Brother Bigelow is not lost. We will find him on a higher plane. Come. Come, Buck. I'll show you the way. It's beautiful.
Please just eat our tripe in peace.
Hey, family of mine. Sorry, but Alana kept us late at the shrine. Let me wash up. Be right there.
Family of mine? Oh, Buck. See, I haven't gone completely human.
Yeah, Dad, it looks good. You know, but ties are okay, too. When you need them.
Well, look, I know you're not much on trampolines, but what do you say you and I go off and play a little Waldorf together? You know, build up our elbows a little bit.
Oh, no, Dad. I gotta study for the shrine. But soon, huh?
All right. Everything all right, Buck?
Oh, yeah, Dad. It's tremendous.
Well, you seem much more...
I am. Everything's good. Everything's good.
Because of the shrine?
Yeah. The shrine, I mean, it makes me feel so... I don't know. Centered. Centered.
Isn't it glorious? Your successful passage through the darker worlds has brought you to this magnificence. Embrace it. Together, we will move higher still, to new light, to your loved ones. But first, this is all of my worldly worth. I freely share it with you to found our new community. Will you so share with me?
Oh, yes. Yes, Jennifer.
Yes.
Yes, Jennifer. You can have everything.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you all. And now, dear friends, we're about to travel to an even higher spiritual plane.
No! No, Dad! You're all being duped by this fraud!
Don't speak about her that way.
No, Dad, you don't understand! Hell, I don't!
Don't let him upset our delicate world.
This is police business! I want you to follow me!
This is no business of yours!
Him!
No, don't.
Hey!
But keep him silent. Let him learn the power of our ways. Let him see me walk on air.
Dad! Dad! No! It's a ruse! It's not real!
She's floating in air.
Look, Dad, look! Not real!
What the hell?
Come, share this with me too. Make your own leap of faith.
Hey, no! Stay back!
It's not real!
Bring him. Help him see our way. Walk toward me, arm in arm.
Buck!
Clear yourself.
Come to me. Come.
Buck! Listen to me!
Stay close
Buck,
together.
stop!
Come.
Buck, no!
That's it. Come to me. Come.
You'll all be killed! Don't go any
That's
closer!
it. Don't be afraid.
Buck! Have I ever lied to you?
Don't listen to him, Buck. Don't listen. No.
Come, Buck. Don't be afraid. You can do this.
Buck, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
Buck, come to me now.
It's all right. It's all right. It's over. It's over.
Dad. George?
It's 11:55. It's almost time.
Glad I'm here to celebrate.
Me too, Buck. Me too. Ta-da! The Queen approaches.
And the Crown Princess.
Your gracious majesty.
Only 4 minutes left.
I'm so glad we're all here together. With no more slave ships in our future.
And a lot less slave mentality. I'm glad we're on this planet.
Yeah, when you think of all the ones we could have ended up on.
Without each other.
Oh, no synth.
I'm going to return it. And I'm giving back the MIDI chip.
Good. You know, I think this planet has some real possibilities.
In spite of the fact they've had a very shaky last 1,000 years.
Well, maybe we can help make the next 1,000 a little better.
Yes. Well, maybe we can.
2 minutes left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
We need to get you excused from school for Father-Daughter Day. Remind me to write you a note.
How was the job interview?
All 500 guys showed up. I didn't fill out an application.
Well, if you don't fill out an application, Buck, you won't even have a chance.
Mom, you really think I want to stuff tacos for a living?
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Be an architect or a record producer?
An architect or a record producer?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, actually, I have an announcement to make. Albert and May have decided to have a baby.
Cool.
Really?
I didn't think Binoms had babies.
Since they are catalyzers for procreation, they have traditionally led monastic lives. But new planet, new customs. All Albert needs is a Ganom to fertilize May. And since Albert catalyzed you, guess which Ganom they have asked to fertilize May.
Dad, you? That's great!
George, wait. You're going to have sex with May.
No duh, Mom. How else?
Why did they ask me? I mean, I'm young and my aqua fluid's got a much higher count.
Your aqua fluid hasn't helped you get a job.
George, you're not serious about this.
Of course I am.
And you didn't think to consult me?
No, why?
Well, in order to fertilize May, you're going to have to conserve your aqua fluid, which means you won't be able to have sex with me for a month.
Well, I realize that it is a sacrifice.
Well, now that you've brought it up, the kind of sex we've been having lately, I'll probably not even notice a difference.
What do you mean, Mom?
All we ever do is the Zek-chat position.
That's all? Not even putluck?
Oh, putlock is too rough on my shins. Besides, when we get to bed so late, I'm tired.
Well, you won't have to worry about that now, will you? You found the perfect excuse to skip the whole thing.
Susan, I don't understand. I thought you'd be delighted.
Really? My husband says he's not going to have sex with me for a month so he can copulate with another female. And I'm supposed to be delighted.
You sound like a jealous human woman.
Dad.
It's okay, Buck.
What would you rather do at the beach? Play volleyball, lie in the sun, or go snorkeling?
In salt water like I'm gonna fry myself to death?
Okay, so the form's written for humans. The agency just needs your profile so they can find you a job.
All right. Volleyball. No, wait. Lie in the sun. Catch some UV? I wouldn't go to the beach anyway.
Volleyball.
I'm really destined for great things. Can't even fill out a stupid profile.
Buck!
Oh, jeez. What?
You don't have a job, and you're sitting here playing virtual games.
Dad, it's 10 o'clock. There's not a lot of job interviews this time of night.
You lie around the house like some lazy Eno. You should be thinking about your life.
All I ever do is think about my life.
The problem is you have no focus. By the time I got out of quarantine, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I went out, and I did it.
The only reason you did squat was because of affirmative action. Well, that's gone, so good for you and diddy wipe for me.
Things might be a little tougher now than when I first started out, but that's all the more reason you need a driving purpose, a goal.
Are you guys at it again?
Oh, now your sister, now she has always had focus. She has always known exactly what she wanted to be.
Cut him some slack, Dad. Not everybody wants to be Secretary of the Interior.
What's the principle of the thing that I'm talking about? Oh, Emily, by the way, don't forget, Father-Daughter Day.
I know.
I just don't want you to throw away your future.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, Buck. Where's Emily?
Doctor's in with her.
How is she?
They beat her up pretty bad. Carrie, too. But I guess you wouldn't care about some lazy Eno.
Did you call your mother?
They're trying to find her.
It was amazing. And the Enos showed us their drawings because they wanted to warn us.
What's Dad gonna do about it?
He wasn't sure.
He rags on me and says I'm not focused, and he's gonna sit back and do nothing. That's real focused.
Fuck, Dad's a policeman. He can't just do whatever he wants.
But what happens to the Enos in the plant? Okay, all right. We'll see who's focused. Where's that new life plan?
Why? What are you going to do?
Excuse me, I'm an architect student at USC. I'm doing a report on historical buildings in Los Angeles. I wonder if I could get the plans to the old red car terminal.
Yeah.
Stop! Police! Freeze!
Fuck. Dad? Dad?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help out. I wanted to do something. It was horrible, Dad. Horrible.
What?
What I found.
Can you show us?
We shouldn't go back there.
Show us, Buck.
Okay. I was looking for the chemicals to prove that Carrie was right, and I found this.
Probably happened during yesterday's quake.
Yeah, that light looked kind of strange.
There's something behind that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Man, look at the size of those things.
Queen must be
Huge.
Oh, man, let's get out of here. Horrible.
I told ya.
That's not the worst of it, guys. Mom's still out there.
This must be the new order from the Eno drawing. Some kind of mutant newcomer species.
How did this happen?
Matt, do you remember the Eno fetus? How deformed it was. It must feed off hydrofluoric acid in the womb.
Hydrofluoric acid and those honeycombs. They must eat the stuff. Like I said, let's get out of here.
Mark, you wait here.
Dad, no!
Wait here.
Dad, Matt, over here! Quick!
Got the kids after us. Looks clear. Buck, anything bad I've ever said about you, I take it all back.
You should have gotten out while you could. Gone for help.
No, you shouldn't have. How'd you find us?
Building plans.
Yeah. Now all we gotta do is find a way to slip past a million angry slugs.
And fast.
Matt, these are the pumps that are supposed to flush the treated waste into the sea.
What, do you expect us to surf out of here?
If we reverse the pumps, flood the tunnels with salt water.
I'm with you, George. This thing's gotta be half newcomer. The salt water should fry him.
Right.
But, George, wait a minute. The honeycombs, we can't just flush them out. It'll poison the city.
There's a steel fire door. If we make sure that it's closed...
Dad.
Just a second, Buck. The water will never reach the city.
Perfect end to a perfect day.
We've seen the eggs. We're talking about flooding the tunnels with salt water?
Yes.
We don't have much time. We're surrounded.
What about the other Renos in the plant?
Can't they get us out of here?
No, we're cut off. We have to go.
No, wait. You've got to wait until we shut the fire door.
George, there's no time. They've got to open it up now. I'll go make sure the fire door's closed. I'll see you up top. Don't get your toes wet.
All right.
We're getting closer, Dad.
All right, reverse. Let's go this way.
Let's go. Hurry.
These tunnels will be flooded in about a minute.
Let's help him.
Was it up? Seal it off! Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Matt. Buck. I'm sorry for how I've been lately. The things that I've said. I worry about you, and sometimes it comes out in a negative way. Sometimes I can be my own worst enemy.
Me too, Dad. It's okay.
No. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud. And I'm not going to worry anymore.
Sure you'll
Right.
You know,
Maybe George and Albert will help us have a baby someday.
Now, how does that work?
do you need to lie down?
Here, Dad. Way to go.
Oh, thank you, son.
Yeah.
Have one for yourself.
Cool.
You want some ice for your elbows, Dad?
Well, I'm not that old.
Now, Buck, you only have one of those.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, look.
George.
Aim Kike Singh.
Aim Kike Singh. Mom! Dad!
Salim.
Hey, you guys. Oh, man. I have got something really great to tell you. Maybe now's not a good time.
Didn't you see me waving to you on 7th Street?
Your mother had something in her eye.
Oh, yeah, you've had this problem with your eye before, haven't you, Mom?
Why don't we all go out to dinner?
It looks like you both would prefer room service.
No, dinner's good. We should definitely celebrate after you hear this.
What is it, son?
It's a job. It is a new job.
Buck, if we celebrated every new job...
Emily.
No, it's okay. I've bounced around for a long time. I never knew what I wanted to do until now.
You found something you're interested in, Buck, that's wonderful.
And it was always right in front of me. I will be able to help people. I won't lose my Tanktonies identity. And I have you to thank especially, Dad.
Me?
Yeah.
Buck, you didn't.
He hasn't told us yet.
Yes, he has, George.
I've been accepted to the police academy. I start tomorrow.
My brother, the cop. You know you won't exactly be making the big bucks.
A person's worth is not always measured in coin of the helm, Emily.
Yeah, and that's realm, Dad.
And you didn't think of discussing it with us first?
No.
Susan, what's the matter with you?
I've spent a lot of years being a policeman's wife, George. You know the first rule? I don't tell you I'm afraid. If something happened, how would they tell me? Would somebody show up at my office? Would they just call? Can I get to the hospital fast enough? How do I tell the kids if... I'm very proud of you, George, of the work you do, but enough. It's enough. I don't want to be a policeman's mother, too. I don't.
Mom, look, I want...
You want me to stop by the market after school?
No, Buck can do a big shopping over the weekend.
You're gonna worry no matter what I say. I can't help that. I understand. It's just I feel so positive about this, Mom.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And I always knew eventually you'd find something you were passionate about. I just didn't expect this, all right?
Why not? I've watched Dad for all these years.
You know, until last night, I had never told your father how much his job bothers me. He's so committed to what he does. I never wanted to burden him. But now I'm worried that because of what I said, he might just...
Wimp out?
No. No, but he might react more slowly or do something he wouldn't normally do. Why am I feeling so guilty?
Why am I?
Why am I?
Well, I'm late for school, and I don't feel a bit guilty.
Will you finish the dishes? I've got to get to the office.
I love your mother very much. And I love being a policeman. If I had to live without one or the other, I would find it very difficult to choose. Your mother is a very brave woman. Not unlike anyone who loves someone who wears a badge. She's doing what her hearts tell her. Trying to protect you.
Dad, are you hoping to turn me off of this?
I don't think so. I do what I do because the law, at its best, promises order and fairness. It checks the tyranny of people who prey on others. When you've lived in slavery, these things are not just words.
You want to know the main reason I want to do this? It's seeing how much satisfaction you get and how good you are at it.
Your mother will never make me choose. This will always be my burden. Yours too, if this is what you want.
Oh, yeah. And I promise I'll never embarrass you.
That's
or...
not a concern. You just do your job and try to keep yourself safe.
Now you sound like a cop's father.
I suppose I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
You'll learn that.
Oh, jeez.
What's the matter, Robert? Worried about your fingernail polish?
What's she doing?
A documentary. That's what I heard.
Francisco.
Yes, sir.
Something you want to share with us?
No, sir.
You think you can do better?
I don't know, sir.
Up front. Now! Get down here, Roberts. Stronger, smarter, faster. Right?
Not necessarily, sir.
I beg your pardon?
We're all trying to do our best, sir.
Is that so? You got 5 seconds. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. You got a long way to go, mister.
Yes, sir.
Get back in line.
Cliff, guys. What happened to you? I can't get my locker on.
It's more their games.
You gotta get changed. No, I'd rather be on time.
Mistake. Hurry.
Okay, thanks.
Command, firing. Oh, God. Look at that slang. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it's incredible.
We're all just trying to do our best.
Look, you gotta make copies of this. They'll be standing in line for it.
When you take the suspect into custody, it is your responsibility. Can we help you, Francisco?
Sorry, officer. I had a...
You had a locker problem, sir?
Take your seat.
Thank you. Never heard him like this.
You don't think they'll break up, do you?
Me going to the academy, that's
I
ludicrous.
don't mean to bruise your ego, but your name hasn't come up. They're shouting about Dara or freedom or something.
Dara?
Hi.
Hey.
Where's Dad?
Slept in my room. Doesn't want to talk about it.
I hate this.
I even told him I quit the academy if it would help.
Do you want to?
No, I'm handling it.
What's there to handle?
Oh, you know, the jerks, the ones who play the species card. I get really pissed off at their little power trips.
Don't lose your cool, Buck.
Yeah, well, one of these days I might just wipe the smirks off of their faces.
They're not worth it.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Don't you think Dad went through the same thing?
Probably worse. It was one of the first. See ya. This is a bonus when your family's breaking up?
I guess so.
Thanks.
Robbery, however, is still one of the leading forms of street crime. Particular attention should be given to banks, bank messengers, armored cars, gas stations, liquor stores.
All right, listen up. We need a few cadets to fill out security for this TV debate between Paul Bear and Senator Silverthorne. It's a live broadcast, and the politicos don't want any demonstrators, streakers, or nutballs trying for airtime. Now, this is grunt work, people. That's why we've chosen you. Volunteers. Sanchez, Dumar, you two report to the gun range after class.
Excuse me, sir?
You got a problem, Francisco?
No, sir. It just occurred to me. If none of the regular officers are newcomer, I mean, with a newcomer candidate, well, wouldn't the department's image be a little...
Let me worry about our image, cadet.
A good point, Francisco.
Next time, Dumar. Francisco, be at the gun range.
Back to robberies. Particular attention should also be given to malls, grocery stores.
Emily, where are you going?
I just want some more ketchup for my spleen.
Sorry.
Buck. Wait. How's the training going?
I get hassled, but it doesn't interfere. I'm going to be part of the security team at the TV studio for the debate.
How can they do that? You've just started.
Susan.
Actually, I had to embarrass them into it. It's supposed to be this Mickey Mouse assignment, but they're not sending any newcomers, so...
George!
It'll be good experience.
I don't think he's ready.
Mom, don't start. Just stop it, both of you.
And please don't use me because of what's going down between you two.
Work it out, split, take it on Oprah, newcomer cops, and the women who love them. I just can't stand this pleasant phoniness.
If you can't talk to each other, how are you supposed to talk to us? I'm taking a bus.
Wait for me.
George.
It's all right. We've got her under surveillance.
Man, I don't believe those two.
If you can see any of these cameras, you're too close to the stage. Nobody, but nobody gets past you. We're straight?
Yes, sir.
First round of questioning. Now we'll move into the second portion of our debate. The next round of questions will come from Sarah Sashin of the Los Angeles Times. Ms. Sashin?
Senator Silverthorne.
In the last election, the fight on to tighten the state's borders and also to curtail the flow of illegal immigrants. Are you satisfied?
George, right wing.
This last term in office?
I won't be satisfied.
She's got a gun.
Until the last United States citizen in this state is not robbed of gainful employment by some border junkie.
What are you doing here?
I won't be satisfied until there are no more holes in the border that seriously impede the economy of California.
Put the gun down, please.
Paramedics are on the way.
Hang on, Buck.
circumstances which are expected to emerge during the trial.
I feel really bad.
It's okay. It's all right. Hey, Buck. Officer, how you feeling?
How's it going?
Cummings is plea bargaining. Silverthorne is toast.
It's for Larry Duncan's murder as well. His brother was the immigration officer who took Avra's holographic plate.
Hey, Buck. This came for you from the police academy.
Thanks.
How are your ribs? It only hurts when I move. Or laugh.
It'll be another week before I let him out.
That's a porno.
Excuse me. Chief of police called, said he wanted to give me a commendation.
Well, that won't hurt your record.
I told him I wanted this tape instead. Some instructors at the academy made it. They thought it was pretty funny. They've been reassigned.
So what's the story on that tape, Buck?
Oh, they were trying to embarrass us.